Hello everyone, welcome to the Splunk developer training. So today we will discuss about the visualization. So the purpose of today's training is to understand the visualization of search results. So the first topic to discuss is explore the available visualizations. So in our Splunk environment, the Splunk provides multiple options for search result visualizations. Along with the event listing visualization, we can see event data in the form of tables and charts. So there are multiple types of Splunk's visualization. Some of them are search, reports, dashboards, chart, and then time chart. So we'll discuss about the more about it. That what is the visualization? So as we discussed that Splunk provides a number of options for search result visualization. And along with the straightforward event listing visualization, we can see event data presented in the form of tables, charts, such as column, line, area, or pie charts. So for searches that return a single discrete numeric value, you can visualize it with a variety of gauzes and single value displays. Visualization options can be limited if the search does not return data in a structured supported by the visualization. For example, if we need a transforming command such as stats, time chart, or top to return the search results in a data structure which supports both tables and chart visualization, such as column, var, line, area, and pie charts. So we need to use charts or time charts commands to visualize the different search results. So Splunk provides user interfaces tools to create and modify visualizations. We can access these tools from various places in Splunk Web, from the search, from dashboards. There is dashboard visual editor, there is pivot, or the reports. So these are the different tools which are available in Splunk for the visualization, creation, or modification. Let's discuss that how we can visualize, use visualization from the Splunk search. So we can modify how Splunk displays search results in the search page. So after running a search, we select the visualization tab. Then we can select the type of visualization to display and specify formatting options for the selected visualization. So, but in that case, that search must be a reporting search which returns the results that can be formatted as a visualization. So let's see in Splunk that how we can write the search and see the visualization. So let me open the Splunk web URL. So we will log in with admin account and then password. Here is the home screen of Splunk. So let's write a simple search and see that how we can visualize results in the Splunk search. So we will take an example of the internal index, and we can go with the Splunk search visualization. So here you can see that there are multiple events which are returned from this particular command. So let's do the last 15 minutes results. There are multiple options, events, statistics, and visualization. So here we want to see visualization, then we will click on visualization tab. Once we click on visualization, then it will give us the charts or the different time charts. But currently we have not used any statistical commands So that's why it is not showing any visualization, as it is mentioned that your search is not generating any statistic or visualization results. Let's write a search with the table command, table using the pipeline. Then host and then source. So this form of the result is called the tabular result, and here we can see the events if we are not using table. So if we delete it and just write underscore internal index, and when it retrieves the data, so it means this. It means that Splunk is visualizing the events on the Splunk search. And we use table and source when we do it. So here are the options that which kind of chart we want to show on the visualization tab. So here we can select either line, area, column, bar, pie chart, scatter. So we will discuss all these in detail. So this is just to show that how we can visualize the search result using the Splunk search. So here we can see the charts available when we add any statistical commands. So the next method is to create or modify the visualization is the dashboard panel. So let's have this particular search query. When we run it and when we go to save as option, then we can see that there is a dashboard panel available. It means that we can click on dashboard panel. We can provide a name of that particular dashboard, like first panel, and then we can provide different permissions or description or any panel title, and then save. We can go and view the dashboard. So here you will see that it returns the search results because we have not specified any statistical commands or any chart commands. So this is how we can use the dashboard panel for the visualization. So in this current format, the data or events are coming as the search results visualization. We can see that particular dashboard is created under the dashboards menu. Let's now see where is that dashboard menu coming. So there you can see the dashboards either here on the or on the home screen. Here are the dashboards menu. So when we click on it, we can see that what dashboard panels we have created here. So here are the options to either edit source, edit panels, or edit permissions, or we can also schedule the PDF delivery for that particular dashboard panel. We can also delete it from here if we require, if we don't no longer require, and we can do the clone if we want the same kind of dashboard panel with the minimum changes. Then we can use clone. It will create a copy of that existing dashboard panel, and we can modify it according to our use or requirement. We can also add the title or description here. So we were discussing about the dashboard panel. So when A new dashboard panel on search result, we can choose the visualization that best represents the data returned by the search. So we can then use the visualization editor to fine tune the way the panel visualization displays. So to create the dashboard panel, as we discussed, we can go to save as option and then we can click on dashboard panel. And in that dashboard editor, we can create and edit visualization with the dashboard editor with an interactive visual editor. So let's discuss the types of visualization. So as we discussed, the first type of visualization is events visualization. So events visualization are essentially raw list of events. You can get events visualization from any search that does not include a transform operation. As we just write the search, like from the Splunk search, index equal to underscore internal, and just write this search. And when it returns the results, so let's close the search, and we can see that different events are available on the screen. This is called the event visualization, where we get all fields, all the data of the events which are stored in Splunk indexes. So as we discussed that we can get events visualization from any search which does not include any transform operation. This search is not having any transform operation, that's why it is a events visualization. So the transform operation commands like stats, chart, time chart, top or rare. If we don't have these commands, then this is called as events visualization. And when we add a transforming command to this search, then we get the statistical results that can be presented either a table or a chart. So let's add a statistical function on this. With the pipeline and then stats count by host. So here you can see that there are two columns, host and count, with this statistical command, and it is coming under the statistical menu. And here you can see that how it is visualizing. It is saying that this particular host having the count 344535. So we can change the type of chart here depending on our requirement. The bar, the pie. So because there is only one host, that's why it is showing that all the data is from the same source. If we use it as source, count by source, then see what it returns. Here it is returning the pie chart using the different sources. So we'll discuss it in detail later. So here we discuss that how we can use the transform commands in basic search commands. So with the event listing visualization, we can determine the number of events listed. We can determine whether numbers appear to the left of each event, and we have event text wrap to fit within the dashboard panel. So this was the event visualization. Let's now discuss about the tables visualization. We can generate table visualization from just about any search. However, searches that include transform operations such as stats, chart or time chart generate the more interesting tables. We'll take an example that how the table visualization works. So let's take an example of the internal index only, and then we can use table command. With the host and source. When we run this command, then we will see that a table is created with host and source. We can also use multiple fields here, like if we want source type as well, then it will come up and show us the source type. Here you can see that host, source and source type, 3 columns. So this is how we can use the tables visualization using the table command. So the cells in the difference column display the shades of the color. Here we can specify here where we have seen it. So here we can specify the colors as well if we are using it in visualization tab. So we can see it in visualization because our number of search are more, then that's why it is not showing. The number of results should be minimum to show it in the column chart or any chart type of chart. So let's just discuss that how it works. So for table visualization we can do the different things like set the number of tables rows that are displayed. We can display the row numbers. We can add data overlays that provide additional visual information such as different indicators. So if we are formatting tables in dashboards with the visualization editor, we can additionally determine how drill down works for them. So we can enable drill down by row or by cell or disable drill down for the table entirely. So let's see that how we can edit this particular table visualization. We can go and save it as a dashboard panel. The table visualization, we will name it. And then save. And then we can go and view the dashboard. We can edit source. So while we click on edit source, we get the XML of that particular dashboard panel. So we can go and change the different properties or options for that particular chart or for that particular visualization. So this is how we can change the table visualization according to our requirement. We can go and edit anything like we can change it as chart, not the column but the pie, and then we can save it. We can save it, and when we will save, then it will go and show it in the pie chart form. So this is how we can change the different, we can do the different customization on the visualizations. Let's now discuss the spark lines in the tables. So we can configure the table visualization to display spark lines. Spark lines show the different show the hidden patterns in our data that might be hard to identify in your table results. So they can increase the usefulness and overall information density of the tables in reports and dashboards. So to use the spark lines, we have underlying search has to use the stats or chart transforming commands. We have to use stats or chart commands to use the sparklines. And we can add the sparkline function to those commands to add a sparkline column to the table. So let's take an example and see how it works. Let's go to the search Splunk. We'll type index equal to underscore internal, then pipeline, then stats command, count by host, or we can use the count host by host. Let's see if it works with the sparkline. We can use sparkline function here. When we click on this search, it is now showing the sparkline according to the host availables. So let's go and change it with the source and sparkline as by source. So here it is showing the number of events available in each source in the sparkline format. So this is how we can use sparkline in our reporting. Let's go to the presentation. We discussed the different type of visualization available in Splunk.